Many have asked me why is my mouth sealed in that photo, and I don't really want to answer, and I haven't answered, but I want you to know that the reason it's sealed because that's how I felt for 26 years of my life. I was the one who was hiding in the back of the classroom. I was always the one whose hands were sweaty, arms are sweaty. I'm hoping that we don't read aloud. I was I I ordered certain foods that are easier to say. I was shy or labeled as shy because I was silent. I'm not even really shy. I'm shy because I grew up with a stutter. And you don't know how hard it is for me to even be here, just admitting it and just saying that out loud. Like, I don't want to be known for this. I really do not. But if it makes any sense, that's why I should. I've received signs from social media, saying that what you're most vulnerable on is what you should show and address. Relatives have said, hey, listen, I know it's a really sensitive subject and you hate it, but you'd be an awesome sort of, I guess, role model or representative, whatever, for others like you. And it's happened for years, and I'm like, no, nah. I just want to be normal. I don't want to be known for this. I just want to do what I want. But in 2020, a woman named Deb saved my life. And in a sense that she freed me, because when I was working with her, what she showed me, which is why I'm even here, because I want to share that all with you in a series. I don't even have it all planned out, but I'm doing it. Is the first video. I'm hitting the ground running, and I want to help you all because it's allowed me to be just normal in a sense that I don't hide anymore. I don't shy away from something. I'm just me. And it's beautiful. I just realized how much I've missed out my whole life on just looking for ways around it. Around job interviews, I would look for work where it's more like what I'm saying, that's like hidden behind the scenes, silent. My major in university, film, which I do love, but it's not me 100%. A reason I wanted is because, in my head, it's behind the scenes. I don't have to really interact so much, and isn't that just horrible? You're not really living if you're shying away from what you want. And yeah, that's the reason I'm here, because I realized that wouldn't I want the younger me, or any age, wouldn't I also want some help or a way out? you know? Because I've had classes where, as I'm sure you all have, where it's always, oh, read slower, oh, say the words slower, oh, say it with a certain rhythm, inhale, exhale. But once you're in a certain situation of high anxiety, you're already nervous. Well, like whatever it is, insert interview, in class, you're reading, anything. If you're already anxious, all of that is out the window. It's almost like you've never learned. And those are all helpful because I use some of those. It is helpful. But it's like I realized that I'm not a professional and I'm not playing a professional. I'm just someone who was in your shoes and I know how it is. So that's the reason why I feel like it might be easier to listen to me, because I can relate. And it is a subject that like makes my like eyes water, yeah, whenever someone mentions it. And just like it's but I need to be brave for all of you. It's not always easy, but I want you to be free. And the professionals are amazing, but in reality, they just help you out with the physical. As I was explaining, reading slower, inhaling, exhaling, reading it, all of that it's just, I believe, band-aids, because it's really in here. It's really psychological. Because like if you believe that you'll say a word, or that oh I'm not fluent enough, you won't be fluent. I think I don't want to sound like I don't know, a hippie or whatever. I'm not sure if that's offensive. I'm sorry, but like I believe the mind is something else. And if you work on the mind, it'll free you. Like you don't know. Like I'm not 100% fluent now even, but it really doesn't matter, because you see, that's what she showed me, is to not avoid anything. I'm not sure if you missed it, to not avoid anything. So it sounds super simple, but it's magical. And on my like next episode, I'll explain more of it and all that. But it's something so simple. But like in a year or so, I was free. I was ordering whatever I want. I was more on social media. I was using my voice. Look at me here with a microphone in front of my face. Like what? Like never in like a million years would I have imagined. And like I said, it's not magic. You are who you are, but you have to love yourself. And it's not always, it's not always horizontal, just like up on the up and up. You'll have moments where you aren't really happy with how you sound, but remember, we are human. So we do have emotions, and we all have something. I realized that in the last few years, that we all have something, and which makes it more beautiful. And even if this was hard for me, I'm glad I said it. I'm glad it's out in the air, because it's no longer a secret. It's no longer a secret. And I hope I can help at least one of you, and it'll really be amazing. I left my email below. I want to hear from you. I want to hear of how your life was in class or growing up, or whatever issues it was, just so I know that I'm not alone, you know? And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you on the next episode.